What's going on, guys? We're back with a brand new video, and before this video starts, if you're one of these 95% of people that are not yet subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Go down below, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and comment down below other rebuilds I should do and what other videos I should do. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. What's going on, guys? We're back with a brand new video, and we're doing another rebuild, and this time it's going to be on the St Kilda Football Club. I know these guys are on the up, and they're projected to go around top 6, top 4 next year, but this man requested me to do the Saints. Yeah, so shout out to that guy. If you want to recommend a team, go ahead, do it in the comment section, and I'll make sure to get around to him. Now let's get into the rebuild. This is a big time trade. We're trading for Christian Petrarca, the 24-year-old that just finished third, equal third with Jack Steele that plays for St Kilda in the Brownlow medal, for Seb Ross, Luke Dunstan, James Frawley, Jaren Geary. So yeah, this is the trade that we're doing. This is a big time move, and yeah, that's our first trade. So as most people know, that St Kilda don't really have the depth in the key defender department right now. With the only two really key defenders they've got is Dougal Howard and Carlisle. So I thought we'll trade Jack Sinclair and Sean McKernan over and try to get some Robbie Tarrant to come in to be a backup for our key defender. So we're doing this trade to get pick 14 from the Sydney Swans, getting rid of Dylan Robin out of our cap space and getting back in pick 14. We're doing another little salary dump, and this time we're getting back pick 18 from Essendon. So in this trade we are taking Richmond's pick 33 and we're getting rid of Daniel McKenzie because we can't re-sign him, so we thought we'd just do a little like sign and trade to in receive get the old pick 33 from the Tigers. So right now we are entering the draft, and we traded away, we played it smart, we took the old, get some young kind of players in, and we've kind of filled our needs, because we need a really big body midfielder that can impact the scoreboard, like a Christian Petrarca. So we managed to, with our assets, get him without giving away any draft picks, and we also got in Robbie Tarrant with only giving away Sean McKernan and Jack Sinclair. And then we did some salary dumps, and in return from the salary dumps we did get a few draft picks. So now our draft hand is pick 14, 16, 18, 28, 33, 34, 70, 88 and 106. So we had some we traded very well to get these draft picks in. It's not often when you're pushing for a top 4 spot and you can manage to get in these draft picks. I reckon the last person to do that was probably GWS, because they always have like 3 top 10 picks every year, even though they're top 4 apart from this year. So now we're just going to enter the draft and see what young fellas we can pick up to make an impact. The first pick that we are taking is V. Romus. He's 18 years old, he's rated 71-72, but he has a 95 to 99 potential, which is absolutely huge. And it also is pretty common knowledge that we are kind of low in the in the key defender department. So I thought we'll take this Ponta, I don't know how to say that, in the draft, and he looks like he has crazy potential. And then right here we got this Bosco guy that can come in, because Paddy Ryder probably only has a year or 2 left in him. So this guy can come in and develop after Paddy Ryder retires. Taking M. Sanderlands, he's a mid-forward, 18 years old, has a high potential, so why not? The mid-forward right here is Joss, or Jose, however you're going to say it. He's another mid-forward. We don't really have too many mid-forwards, so this guy will be great to bring in, has high potential. Bailey, coming in, general forward. We're in much need of a general forward, because the only general forwards we are really in our starting lineup, and then we kind of just lose depth. So it'd be good to get some of them in. Just traded away, recently we traded away some, like Jimmy Webster and Dylan Robin from this trade period to clear up some money, because they're in big money. Also with Daniel McKenzie, so I thought we'll bring in some more general defenders. Now, but another general defender here, Jay Butt, general defender, 18 years old, has pretty high potential. Why not take him? The last pick in the draft, we're taking the youngest person that did enter this draft, 17-year-old, crazy potential, and fills our void of a general defender. We just entered this season, and look what happened in the preseason training. Dan Butler has ruptured his Achilles. Our best small forward, arguably our best forward, has just gone down with a ruptured Achilles. So, I think he's almost gone for the whole season. He might come back later in the season, so that's a huge loss starting off at round 1. This is the lineup that we're running for round 1 and pretty much for the whole season. So we have Jack Higgins, Max King, Jay Gresham, Tim Membry, Rowan Marshall, and Jack Billings in the forward 6. Then we've got Patrick Ryder, Brad Crouch, Kristen Petrarca, Brad Hill, Jack Steele, and Zach Jones on the wing. Then we've got in our backline Ben Long, Jake Carlisle, Hunter Clark, Ben Patton, Dougal Howard, Nick Caulfield, and then rounding off the bench we've got Josh Battle, Dan Hanbury, Callum Wilkie, and Jack Loney. The only person that was stiff to miss was probably Robbie Tarrant that we bring in, but he's more of a, if Jake Carlisle or Dougal Howard get down with an injury, he'll come in and be perfect for that role. If you're wondering why the overalls have kind of jumped a little bit, it's simply because during the preseason training I trained all our players up to try to get them ready for the season, and the overall every person's overall has jumped quite a bit, which is really good. Without further ado, I'm going to simulate until the bye, and then I'll show you guys how everyone's playing at the bye. I think I may have made the St Kilda team a bit overpowered because they are 11-0. This is about like a 2009 St Kilda recap where they didn't lose the game until round 15 or like round 18 or something. Jeez, maybe in the next rebuild I might not train any of the players because it just makes the overall jump high and they're just destroying everyone. But we'll check out the stats and who's leading the stats and all that stuff. So leading the disposals for our team is Tim Membry, and then Zach Jones, Jack Higgins, Bradley Hill, and Jack Billings. How's Chris Matraka going, which was our big recruit? 167, going alright. Marks, Jack Higgins with 21 contested marks. Brad Hill averages 1 contested mark a season, and currently midway through the season he has 21 contested marks. And then leading our marks inside 50 is Jack Higgins. Seems to be having a great season. Hitouts, Rowan Marshall absolutely killing it. He must have developed into, Paddy Ryder must have got injured or something. Inside 50s, Bradley Hill feeding the ball inside 50. The rebound, Dan Hanbury. We don't really care about frees. Tackles, Bradley Hill. 1%ers, Kristen Petrarca. Bounces, Zach Jones and Bradley Hill on the wings, fast-paced wingers. And then goals, that's what we all care about. Tim Hembry's leading it with 31, Jack Higgins with 27, Josh Battle with 26, Max King with 26, and Jack Billings with 17. And goal assists, Bradley Hill, feeding the ball inside 50 like he always should. And leading the Coleman medal is Tim Membry, having an absolutely great season. The top 5 rounds out is Tim Membry, Tom Lynch, Blake Akers, Charlie Curnow, and Sam Day, which is a pretty good top 5. Tim Membry kind of did more of a jump because it's a tight race right now for the top of the Coleman medal. Alright, so I'll simulate the rest of the season. Let's see if we can go undefeated. Simulated a little bit. And just like that, we've lost our first game to the season. This is deja vu from 2009. If everyone remembers 2009, their first loss of the season back then was Essendon, like late into the 2009 season. So this is ridiculous that it happened in AFL Evolution 2. It's just deja vu here at AFL Evolution. Alright, so we have made the finals, and we are versing the one of the only teams that bet us this season, which was the Bombers, which kind of makes sense. And this is the rest of the standings. So two of the top 4 have bet us, which I'm just hoping we don't rest the Dogs, and now we have to try to get past Essendon. Alright, so I'm going to simulate Essendon. Let's see, do we beat them? Do we go to the prelim final? We do. Let's see who went off. Kristen Petrarca with 28 disposals. The big recruit that we bring in. Jack Higgins kicked 4 snags. Max King kicked 4. Who went off for the Bombers? Oh, they must have drafted a guy that came in. I saw him, he's a key forward. I was going to almost draft him. And then 2 meter Peter, kicked 3. Player of the match was Zach Merritt. Jeez. We are now in the preliminary final. If we win this game, this is where we've lost every other rebuild challenge, I'm pretty sure. Our last 2, the North Melbourne and Adelaide one, we have lost in the prelim. So can we finally make it to the grand final? Come on. Come on, please. please. We did it! We finally made to a grand final in the rebuild series. Who went off? Jack Billings had 29 disposals. Snags had 24. Dan Butler had 27, returning from his Achilles injury. Jeez, whoever that draftee is on the Suns absolutely carried him. Another row. And Jack Higgins gets player of the match along with his Tiger mate Dan Butler. We are versing the Collingwood Football Club in the grand final. So, somehow this happens to be a draw and we go into overtime. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh Jesus, let's see what happens. This is a 2010 rematch. 11 years later. Let's see it. We absolutely get smashed! Oh my god, we lost another rebuild challenge. We lost 2 matches during the regular season and we managed to choke it again. Look how we got dominated in the inside 50s. Jack Steele tried his hardest. Royce Pointer was one of our draftees that debuted, I think, in the grand final. Jack Loney, God, we just went crap. We absolutely went crap. Josh Thomas wins the Coleman. I mean, the Norm Smith, my bad. Oh my god, can we ever win a rebuild challenge? Bad luck you have lost. I know, I've seen this 3 times now. It's actually ridiculous. Tim Membry wins the BNF. Jeez, look at Collingwood absolutely filled the stat sheet. Jamie Elliott had a run in the midfield. Now he's a Brownlow medal. He's the first running in the midfield. So everyone that says losing to Law, Jane Stevenson, R2 and Tom Phillips did them bad, they just won the bloody premiership the year later. So watch out, is this a repeat of which could happen in real life? Gotta find out. Alright, so comment down below what team I should do next. Make sure to drop a like and a subscribe, and see you later guys. Thanks for watching the video.